Artificial intelligence is rapidly mapping proteins and identifying new medications at speeds that were previously impossible, constructing solutions for crises that used to take decades. This efficiency creates a specific trap. Because the output appears polished and professional, students often view these tools as perfect oracles of truth, assuming any machine-generated answer is factually sound. This graph illustrates how technological capability outpaces human adaptation. While software accelerates exponentially, our cognitive habits remain stagnant. Inside this widening gap, risks like hallucinations and synthetic realities take hold. We inherited massive computational power without the built-in defenses to manage it. Navigating the psychological side effects of these tools has become a vital survival skill. AI acts as an amplifier, making our own critical thinking the most important part of the equation.
Turning over our perception of reality to an unthinking machine transforms our most powerful asset into a significant vulnerability. Large language models frequently encounter hallucinations, instances where the algorithm confidently invents false dates, fake academic citations, or non-existent laws while presenting them as absolute truth. These systems prioritize statistical plausibility over factual accuracy. They are designed to predict the most likely next word in a sequence, creating sentences that sound authoritative, even when the underlying data is completely fabricated. Countering this requires a habit of persistent skepticism. Every machine-generated claim requires cross-referencing against primary, trusted sources to separate useful insights from automated fiction. Human oversight serves as the final filter for every piece of data the algorithm provides. This ensures the user remains the decision-maker, rather than a passive recipient of whatever the machine generates. Blindly trusting these outputs often results in becoming a megaphone for misinformation, repeating errors that a simple fact-check would have caught. Today, synthetic media allows for cloning voices and generating completely photorealistic images of historical events that never actually occurred. These deepfakes are engineered to bypass our traditional sensory defenses. For most of history, seeing was believing, but current AI can generate content that is visually indistinguishable from a real recording. These deceptions are weaponized to manipulate trust or to trick individuals into revealing sensitive personal data and financial credentials. High digital intelligence involves adopting strict safety protocols and critical thinking as active defense mechanisms. Verifying the source of every video and audio clip is now a basic requirement for online safety. When digital evidence can be manufactured in seconds, a skeptical mind becomes a necessary firewall. Cognitive outsourcing occurs when we use AI to bypass the predestive struggle of writing, analyzing complex texts, or solving difficult problems. Learning is physically rooted in mental effort. This diagram shows a brain building connections through problem solving on the left, while the version on the right bypasses the process entirely by letting algorithms provide the shortcut. When the struggle of learning is removed, neural connections associated with focus and creativity fade. Muscles only grow under tension, and the same principle applies to the human intellect. Protecting your curiosity requires choosing to engage with difficult tasks independently. Choosing to read deeply and think critically preserves the cognitive skills that AI cannot provide. Relying on an algorithm to do the heavy mental lifting risks a future where humanity loses the very skills that allowed us to build these tools in the first place. There are inherent limits to what code can achieve. Foundational human traits cannot be replicated by even the most complex processing architecture. Algorithms can process data, but they cannot feel empathy, apply ethical reasoning, or create genuine emotional connections. These remain uniquely human capabilities. The ultimate trajectory of these tools depends on our capacity for wisdom. Raw computational speed is merely a variable. The direction it takes is determined by the person behind the screen. When used as a lever, AI can help us restore the environment, revolutionize healthcare, and solve logistical problems at a massive scale. Massive computational power becomes a hazard when it is decoupled from moral responsibility. Intelligence alone does not guarantee a positive outcome. Students who maintain their critical thinking skills remain the masters of this technology. The software is a tool, but the responsibility for its impact lies with the user. The quality of the future relies on human minds that possess the wisdom to guide these systems toward meaningful goals.